Today is 838. I'm here to lessons on learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today we'll speak about what got you out of your life to new heights. Might be becoming your prison, that you will become prisoned if you're not careful. That means that what got you out of your life to total new heights might become your prison. So today we'll share 13 things, 13 areas that you really need to consider that maybe you're becoming imprisoned by yourself for different reasons, because maybe what you did that helped you to really achieve new success, new achievements, now it's stopping you from really getting where you want to go. Now, of course, there's a lot of things that we will not cover because consistency compounds. Sometimes you're able to do exactly the same thing over and over and over again, and that will compound. But today we'll focus more on things that if you do that for a long time, at some point you will lose the power of that activity. You will lose the power. That means that sometimes we become so comfortable of that thing, so that means that everything becomes easy, so it loses the value. So, number one, career. That means that when we look into our goals, our aspirations, everything, and we're pursuing some kind of career, it might be that you work very hard to pursue and achieve that position that you always dreamed about. And now you're working for 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 5 years, and you start realizing that maybe that's not giving you all the things that you wanted. It doesn't give you challenges that you wanted. It doesn't give you finances that you wanted. It doesn't give you the work-life balance that you wanted. It didn't give you the time freedom that you wanted. Like, there are so many things that you don't receive what you wanted from your lifestyle. So that means that position that you always wanted, now you have, it doesn't give what you really wanted. And that means that it could become your prison if you're not able to choose to pursue some kind of career that could allow you to really get the lifestyle that you want. Because a lot of times we need to understand that lifestyle and work and career, we need to understand that we choose the lifestyle and then we choose career that will allow to achieve the lifestyle. Not that we choose career and then lifestyle becomes byproduct. That the majority of people do that. But we need to choose a lifestyle and enough that choose the career path that allow it to achieve. Because when you choose a lifestyle, now when you choose the career, it's much easier, because a lot of times when we choose the career, life gets byproduct, and after a while you realize that I'm not getting the things that I wanted. I thought I want to be a doctor, but it doesn't give the lifestyle. I thought I want to be a small business owner, but it doesn't give me lifestyle. Number two is strict routines. So when we are told don't have any routines whatsoever, we are distracted and we implement very strict routines. It might be that we will get massive success in a very short period of time. But a lot of times what strict routines does is that after a while, when you get to some certain point, those strict routines could really hinder your success, hinder you being able to be adaptable, adjustable, flexible, to really do the things that is necessary right now for your next growth. So even though that strict routines could help to expand, but of course we need to understand what those strict routines entails. And sometimes it could be that those routines is not helping as much, because if you're spending 3 hours on strict routines and if you do not do them all day is terrible, that means that maybe something needs to be changed. Because it's not about routine, it's about state management and how you're able to maximize your day. Number three is networking. A lot of times people network, and they finally get the business or career path that they really wanted, and they stop networking. And that means that you will stuck there. A lot of times when we need to understand that when we get a position that we always wanted, when we have the business we've always wanted, we still need to network. You never know what will change in your life, how you will change, how you will improve. And it might be that one day you will say, I don't want to do that anymore. Maybe I want to do something else. Now, because you always network, connected, added value, give resource to other people, now you're able to have people around it who could potentially give you the advice and feedback and support when you are transitioning into something else. Number four is mentorship. Mentorship is very similar. So that means that you have a mentor who's guiding you to get to the next level. Now you finally get to the next level. It might be that the mentor that you have didn't move to the next level. Maybe you are with your mentor in exactly the same level. In that moment, of course, what we need to do, We need to look for a mentor who is about this ladder in another step. So we need to pursue someone who could really guide us, mentor us, coach us. So that means that a mentor could be for a season, or could be for a reason, or could be a lifetime, exactly like friends. So that means it might be that this mentor is not growing as fast as you. So it might be that you will need to switch and really start be mentored by someone else who is growing but very, very fast, or already much, much farther ahead. Number 5 is leadership style. And this is a lot of times for business owners, for C-level executives, or anywhere in between. So that means that a lot of times when we are leading one team, we build a leadership style that works very, very well. But now what happens when you say that you need to switch the company and switch the team, and you hire a new team, and now that leadership style that worked perfectly with one team might be that it will be terrible with the other team. So it means that you need to be adaptable. Leader needs to adjust to a team, not a team to leader. So that knowing that, sometimes you will need to be able to be flexible in your communication style, because different people want to be communicated and led differently. So when you think about really leadership style, we need to understand that some people need different leadership style. Because if you lead everyone exactly the same, that means that you will not get exactly the same results from the people. Number 6 is technology dependency. Technology dependency. That means that when we pursue some kind of technology, we really learn how to use that technology, and we use that technology. We use it for a year, for 5 years, for 10 years. It might be that technology completely changed, and something new that came in is much more effective. And being able to really understand it. And sometimes the things that you do for an hour with the old technology could be done with 5 minutes with new technology. That means that what allow you to achieve that one result will not allow you to get better results. So sometimes we need to be adaptable and change. Number 7 is business model. Business model. That means that when we see our success, it might be that we reach some kind of success. And that success, we pursue through that business model. And we are pretty happy about the business model. But sometimes we say market changes, industry changes, everything is changing. That's why so many businesses went out of business, because they didn't adjust to the market. They didn't adjust to the trends. So then sometimes we need to say, okay, is this model is still great model? Is this model, if I would choose to build a business, would I choose this business model now? And if this is not, maybe it's time to really reconsider and really transition yourself into something else that could really allow you to reach a new level of success. Number 8 is work ethic. Work ethic. That means that when you think about work ethic, it depends on what kind of work ethic did you use and how did you work. Because a certain level of execution, certain level of work, and certain hours and the way how you worked might allow you to achieve one success. But you want to achieve a different level of success, it might be that you will need to have totally different work ethic. And are you willing to change? Are you willing to change the way how you work to make sure that you're able to achieve greater success? Number 9 is financial strategy. Financial strategy. That means that when you have $1,000, and when you have $1 million, and when you have $100 million, of course you'll have a totally different strategy how to make sure that you're able to preserve and accumulate and build the cash flow, build the money, build the bank. So it means that when you know that you're growing, improving, getting better, and then you have more and more money, you need to switch and adjust your strategy based on that. So I think that is very, very important that you understand that if the strategy is not working, maybe you need to change the strategy. If it's not working, maybe then be able to keep something and then move to something else that really could allow you to elevate even more. Because the more money you have, potentially you have more money, more cushion to take some more risky things as well. Number 10 is problem-solving techniques. Problem-solving techniques. That means that when we think about problem-solving, we need to see that we used to solve problems in the past one way. And it worked this way very, very well. But it might be that it doesn't work that way anymore. And we're able to adjust and improve and really solve problems in a different way. Number 11, and I mentioned a little bit with leadership, that communication style. So it means that it might be that you communicate with your friends, with your relationships, and with anything between that you have a communication style that worked with those people. But now you are put in totally different environment. And your communication style might need to be adjusted based on a new environment. And you need to be okay with that. And that means that what allow you to achieve one level of success with communication style, it might be that it will not allow you to achieve the greater success. Because of course, if you're speaking one-on-one in conversation, it will be one communication style. If you're speaking one with 20 and I'm speaking in front of 20 people, it will be different. And if you're speaking from 50 in front of 15,000 people, your communication style will need to be different. And when you understand that, then of course you're able to improve and get better. Number 12 is health and fitness. This is one of the easiest way to explain that, because if you're going to a gym and you're lifting 50 pounds dumbbells and you keep that all the time, you will not be able to lift 75, 100 and above, because you always keep there. So it might be that at the beginning 50 pounds was very, very hard, and after a while it becomes very, very easy. And if you don't challenge yourself, you will stuck there. So it means you need to try 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and then after a while you will reach 100, even though that maybe you started with 20 at the beginning. When you challenge yourself, and when it's very hard, because a lot of times if you want to elevate your weight in a fitness, it might be that at the beginning it will be very, very challenging. But the sooner or later it will become, because it's not that difficult anymore, but because muscle is growing. I love fitness, I love exercising, and I know how beautiful it is when you're able to do what you were not able to do in the past. Exactly with health. What got you in one place will not allow you to get even better position. And the last one that I wrote is that number 13 is conflict resolution patterns. So that means that when you have a conflict resolution pattern, the way how you deal with things, it might be that it worked with small groups. It might might work with one person. But when you want to go above and beyond, you need to be okay learning how to really deal with different kind of conflicts. And maybe you will need to adjust differently how to really manage those conflicts. And it might be there's a massive corporation conflict and between the corporations, and how to manage the conflict. The bigger the conflict you're able to manage, the more valuable you are. So the small conflicts and large conflicts could be totally different the way how you are handling them. And when you're able to really work towards that, expanding yourself, then of course all the achievements and great things start to come. So I was speaking quite fast today, and I really wanted you to get across that a lot of times when we have one certain way of doing things and really successfully, we're really getting things done successfully. A lot of times this level of success, even though they're very comfortable, if you want to go to another level, it might be that we'll need to switch and do something differently. And that is very uncomfortable. And that will require a lot of mistakes, failures, adjustments, reflections. But if at the end of the day, if you do that, because not that a lot of people are willing to do that, if you're willing to do that, you will be one of those 2%ers, 1%ers who really get success that they always wanted. So I hope you choose win, and see you tomorrow.